state, every country you know. All around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know. This is how it goes. Tell them where I'm at, from the plaques to the everything fat, got muzzled on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas, Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to fart. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town? Say, getting with the business when I come from Kansas City. Hit Manila till it's Christmas, out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this wizard? Bring my people back to Venice. LA got the people saying, la, 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 la. Moscow saying, la, 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 la. España, la, 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 la. Kingston saying, la, 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 la. San Diego saying, la, 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 la. Chi-Town saying, la, 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 la. Germany saying, la, 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 la. La Puente saying, la, 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 la. Ibiza. Every city, every state, every country you know. All around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know. This is how it goes. Every city, every state, every country you know. All around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know. This is how it goes. LA got the people saying, la, 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 la. Amsterdam saying, la, 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 la. Frisco saying, la, 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 la. Switzerland saying, la, 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 la. Sao Paulo saying, la, 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 la. Joburg saying, la, 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 la. Mexico saying, la, 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 la. Stockholm saying, la, 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 la. Jamaica. Feel whatever you like to like it. Yes, you can join us now. We like to love it. We like to love it. We like to love it.
Ricky Ross, T-Pain.
Got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit. About to have the parking lot on smash. Plus I got a Chevy with a 454 in the hood. Got 125 on the dash.
I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far.
Cause it's just another day in the life of the boss.
Baby, we make magic. Come home with a thug, let's get cracking. Always well, baby, cause happen. She got the back seat, just a freak in the mood. Hopped in the tray, just to let the top back and thank God for the day. Who gives a what a hater gotta say? I made a couple $1 million last year. Still in the streets, strapped with them things. She in love with a G, so she tatted my name. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We're in San Antonio. The Spurs without the AT&T Center. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point. Here's Parker. Over in the corner, Green. Aldridge, the pass to Parker. And that's collected by Love. Cleveland with the ball. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
And that's an air ball. Not even close. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Love dishes to Smith. That's good.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
still can't get anything going here after 3 tries. And, you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Parker kicks to Duncan. Here's Leonard, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Duncan outside. Lets it go from 11. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving for 3. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Last season, Clark, the Spurs kept on winning as usual. They passed the Lakers, in fact, for the best winning percentage all time for a franchise.
Well, some of that has to do with the struggles the Lakers had last season, but more of it is credit to the Spurs. Consistency and high-quality play has been who they are and have been for 2 decades.
Now, here's Green. Leonard attacking. 6 to shoot.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Yeah, you know, defense or not, good defense or not, those are shots you got to make. I mean, they're missing some easy ones.
And with the Spurs and their winning percentage, it's right above 60. Not bad for a team that joined the NBA back in 1977.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Parker. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Mills, he's checked in for Tony Parker. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
A lot of the Spurs' success, guys, with their winning percentage has come since the 90s. The way they are put together, who knows how high they can push that franchise winning percentage.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Anderson, he's checked in for Leonard. And Martin subbed in for Green. Cleveland leading by 9. Here's James. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. 6 points for LeBron.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Diaw. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. The drive by James. Mozgov cannot hit. And the Spurs going the other way now. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Shumpert. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Cleveland moving it around. Mills with the steal. Tries from 16. San Antonio again missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now off the inbound. And LeBron with the layup. LeBron's got 8 points.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Otto Ginobili's checked in for San Antonio. Offensive rebound. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Fry passes to Shumpert. Dellavedova kicks to James. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Cavaliers lead by 15. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love out there with Thompson. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Irving at the point guard.
You know, you take a look at this group of Spurs and you wonder if they've peaked. I mean, it seems you say that a lot with this team, and they prove you wrong. What Popovich said last year, he feels it might actually be the case.
San Antonio making a switch here. Green's checked in. Outside Aldridge. On the wing, Green. Aldridge dishes to Leonard. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Cavaliers running again. Irving, good.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Stolen by Thompson. For the finish. And Parker with the block. And here comes the break. Green, no luck.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Great D that time from Duncan.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Aldridge. He sinks the 11-footer. Aldridge has got his first points of the game.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Dellavedova. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
Well, you've got Greg Popovich, and I think he puts this at times grumpy demeanor in a more of a spotlight. He's playing along, as we all know, with the sideline reporters. He knows, Greg, you know this firsthand, when to turn it on, when to turn it off. He can be as compassionate a person, Clark, that you and I have ever been around.
Yeah, he's competitive, but he understands that we're all human, and he treats people the right way all the time.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. From deep, Green. Cavaliers with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Parker against Thompson. Parker kicks to Anderson. Here's Aldridge. And it's San Antonio with another. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Smith on the wing. And that one hits back iron.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Love the pass to Irving. Down low. It's stolen by Green. By himself. Throws the breakaway slam.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Spurs have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Aldridge. Diaw comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. James checked in for J.R. Smith. And Shumpert in there for Matthew Dellavedova. Spurs passing it around. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Fry. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Here's Irving. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Mills with the steal. Here's Martin. The shot from the low post is good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money. That's no doubt. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. And the Spurs making a change here. Duncan's checked in. Spurs trail by 14. Martin dishes to West. Back to Martin. Fires for 3. Another miss by Martin. Good work defensively by Ginobili.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Parker in at the 1 spot. Here's Duncan. Lays it up and banks it in. Duncan's got 6.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half. And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just for the Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Spurs trail by 15. Parker against Irving. Parker kicks to Green. Feeds to Aldridge. And here's Leonard from 3. The kick out to Aldridge. Aldridge with a screen on LeBron. And it's Leonard again missing.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those. Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Parker passes to Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Boris Diaz checked in for the Spurs. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Irving.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Spurs making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big 3 found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the...
Oh! LeBron James. It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense. Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
And the rejection by Love.
And that'll include that. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Aldridge a screen. Here's Parker. Anderson outside. And stolen by Love. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. David West, he's checked in for Aldridge. Martin comes in for Boris Diaw. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. The Cavaliers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Shumpert, no good. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. That's good from Ginobili on the assist by Anderson. Ginobili's got 5 now.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Wasted no time on that one. And it's 6 points for Love.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Mills kicks it to West. It's Ginobili outside.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Patrick Mills, three-pointer. DJ Khaled.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Cavaliers leading by 17. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Thompson down low with Mozgov. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Shumpert in the small forward. Mills dishes to Leonard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Here's Thompson. It's stolen by Duncan. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. A three from Leonard. The Cavaliers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. It's stolen by Duncan. Green passes to Leonard. Duncan kicks to Green. Dishes to Mills. From deep. That is good.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Thank you, Doris. Mozgov with the bucket.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Smith. Oh! The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
That drops. And 11 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And slam dunk by Shumpert.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Irving drives in. The shot is off. Great D that time from Leonard. He kicks it to Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. Left side, Leonard. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 18. It's stolen by Duncan. Botches the slam dunk finish. Smith kicks to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
The drive by Duncan. Knocked loose. Irving with the steal.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And what a huge standout performance it was for LeBron James. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Smith dishes to Irving. Takes the three. And that one's good.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
And here's Leonard from three. But they get it back. And it's Leonard again missing.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Parker outside. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And the rejection by Smith. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his third foul of the game. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. LeBron kicks to Smith. Sinks the three-pointer.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta e compenso. Io lo so che siamo uniti, se a capirsi basta il silenzio. Senza te sarai nel vuoto, mentre insieme siamo immortali. Baby, accelero la moto, chiudi gli occhi e spegni i fanali. Vedi, noi siamo la luce insieme, il male che produce il bene. La notte abbassa lo sguardo, che guardarci non gli conviene. Siamo il bianco e siamo il nero, siamo Dio che appare davvero. Siamo piccoli e perfetti, come il mondo visto dal cielo.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire, insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine.
Listen up. We're good, but we could be better on the defensive end. Set it up. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
They go up against the Golden State Warriors. Last outing for Golden State, unsuccessful, coming away with a loss to the Heat. They've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Today's game continues this Brooklyn Nets homestand. And, of course, Brandon Rush. They will definitely miss his contributions.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Lee in at the 5 spot. Well, we all know that Freak changed sides recently, but it's a challenge he's up to and wanted. It can be intimidating, Clark, to join a new team, but I think he's okay with it.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, he knows there are going to be some rough spots and a bit of a learning curve. But eventually things smooth out, and Freak knows how to fit in with the team, and this roster definitely looks stronger with him on it.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the miss by Freak, Johnson kicks to Lopez. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 off target.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Johnson, that's for 2. Draymond Green with the rebound. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Barnes. And here's Green outside. That doesn't go either for Green.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Livingston. Green with the block. Thompson against Young. Picked by Lee. Thompson passes to Green. The 3 from Barnes. Here's Lee, a second chance effort, and that one's good. And whenever Freak finds himself in New York, Clark, you can always bet on seeing his mom and dad in the stands watching him play.
Well, Freak is somewhat the pride of New York with his roots and ties to the city. When they own you, they embrace you, you're theirs, and it's always nice to see a player getting that kind of love from his hometown fans.
The Warriors have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. On the wing, Thompson. Thompson off the pick from Lee. Over in the corner, Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Barnes has got his first 2 points.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Lopez, a screen on Curry. To the paint. The shot misses. Good D by Lee.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Curry, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Young, a screen on Curry. Livingston kicks to Young. And the Nets miss again. Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Back to Curry. Fires the three, and it's good. Curry's got 5 points so far.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Screen by Young. Livingston kicks to Johnson. Here's Lopez. And just miss after miss right now. Warriors leading by 5. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Lopez. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Joe Johnson. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Sean Livingston. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Robinson's checked in for Young. And it's Mayo in for Gerald Henderson.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year. But not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
It's stolen by Hickson. And now in transition is Jack. Here we go. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Jack against Curry. Curry gets the screen from Lee. On the wing, Iguodala kicks it to Lee. Cranes it from 9 feet away. Lee's got 6. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. The feed to Jack. The shot no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow. Right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
And the Warriors making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Lee. Rebound, Brooklyn. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
And you know, Greg, in that blowout loss that you were alluding to, it was the turnovers that really did them in. You can't give possessions away like that and expect to win.
Here's the break. Here's Iguodala. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And so... And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5'6".
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Lee, he's in at power forward. Iguodala out there with Archie Goodwin. And it's Green, and it's Evans in at the center position. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He dropped in 15 points, and a lot of those points coming via free throw, as is usually the case with him. This was just the game he needed to snap the cold spell he was in. That has to be a major relief for his team, guys.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
Now Jack, after the missed three from Iguodala. That is good. And that's now 6 points now for Jack. And a new group in for the Nets. Lopez, he's checked in for it. And that concludes the first half. Warriors lead by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. What's working and what's not working for you guys out here tonight?
You know, they clog the lane, and they play great hell defense. We got to keep driving and kicking, doing a great job of sharing the ball, and we just play unselfish. We'll be great in the second half.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. These are the
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
They've got Young. Livingston is out there with Henderson. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Henderson. He has 6. And the basket good. And the Warriors with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And they're in the middle of this long string of games away from home. That'll be game 4 of 7 straight away. Nets trail by 4. Livingston dishes to Young. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists now tonight. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Nuggets.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Here is Livingston following the basket by Freak. Livingston passes to Henderson. Passes it to Young. From 10 feet out, another miss by Young.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Here's Barnes. Takes it off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Screen by Young. Here's Henderson. Free throw line jump shot. And that one goes long.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's Lee penetrating. Green kicks to Thompson. Offline with his 3. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Got that bucket in no time at all. Henderson's got 11.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
For Stephen Curry.
Get into them on the perimeter.
Exceptional. He's averaging 28 points and 7 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for Gerald Henderson. Goodwin's checked in for Golden State. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here is Mayo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Outside Curry. To the left side wing. And it's Lee penetrating, and he dunks it down.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Good on the shot. Warriors leading by 6. Lee sets a screen for Curry. To the wing right side. The 3. And it's Goodwin missing.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Lee with the steal. Oh, and here comes Goodwin all alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Livingston kicks to Young. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Robinson's checked in for Lopez. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Johnson. Clark, he's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Curry's shot is good. Nets trail by 9. Robinson a screen on Curry. And Jack, here we go, takes the 13-footer. Young's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Ezeli, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Jack kicks to Clark. Screen by Young. Hollis Jefferson passes to Jack. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Clark. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Lee, and that one is stuffed right through.
Tell you what, this is some serious showmanship here. Loving that tomahawk.
Clark, he came with force, and that's not just getting 2 points. He was sending a message.
Making a statement.
And also a momentum shifter. I mean, the energy you can...
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome the court.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Iguodala. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Lee in at the 4 spot. Pulling out the wings, it's Iguodala and Barnes. Thompson is out there with Festus Ezeli. Iguodala dishes to Lee. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Nets trail by 15. And Jack kicks to Henderson. Here's Robinson. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Thompson. J.J. Hickson grabs the rebound.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Hickson a screen on Lee. Jack passes to Hickson. Stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up.
Get the ball inside.
Iguodala dishes to Green. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Lopez is checked in for Brooklyn. Livingston comes in for Jarrett Jack. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got 5 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 13. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. He dishes it to Green. Feeds it to Iguodala. The inside. Lopez is there. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. So for the Nets, Young's checked in for Hickson. And it's Johnson in for Hollis Jefferson.
Joe Johnson.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
That's called timeout.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Dishes it to Henderson. Lets it go from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 6 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 12.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Iguodala outside. Back to Lee. Can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Johnson kicks to Livingston. The Warriors pull it in. Lee's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Barnes passes to Iguodala. Picked by Lee. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
I'll tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Nets trail by 12. Livingston dishes to Lopez. Johnson kicks to Livingston. Right at the free throw line. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 12 points for Brook Lopez.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Johnson the screen. Livingston passes to Henderson. Lopez kicks to Henderson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Warriors leading by 10. Barnes dishes to Green. Nobody near Barnes. Gets a very good look and converts.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Green passes to Lee. Shakes him. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Lee. 14 rebounds and 2 rejections.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Nets trail by 12. Here is Livingston.
That's the wall.
And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got 9 assists now tonight. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Now Thompson. 1:46 left in the game. Barnes. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Pass to Curry. He kicks to Green. The dish to Lee. The rebound by the Nets. Henderson passes to Livingston. Johnson, a wide open look, and it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Johnson's got it back down to within single digits for Brooklyn. Johnson's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Curry kicks to Lee. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Livingston. Lopez a screen. Off the screen. Again, the Nets for 2.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Lee, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Then for the Warriors, Evans, he's checked in for Draymond Green. J.K. Sampson comes in for Barnes, and it's Archie Goodwin in for Thompson.
A slight hiccup at the line, but he did what he needed to finish this game off.
And really, these are some of the toughest.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
He put everything he had into his rebound, and it made a huge difference. This was a taste of what he's capable when he gets his mind that he's going to dominate.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille.
들던 그때보다 조금은 잃었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝. 난가가 탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 살바람을 이러고 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나가 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넓고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind.
이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질. 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협. 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무. 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유. 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게. 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스. 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 핵인 인생의 레이스.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind.
뭐 사실 조금 때 같아. 그 내가 타고 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아. 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아. 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아. 살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해. 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 pizza.
pyramid scheme, changing the face of the game like the Swan medical team. Leave you was a league of supreme. Bet your luck with sleep, go home, the biggest loser, huh? I'll have the last laugh at the last comic standing, making the band play as you walk up stage empty-handed, and I'm taking home America's next top model. Back to the Bachelor Pad, show us some. Little by little, grow a little more bitter. Sit down in my chair like a grown man to his dinner. Where's my newspaper, boy? Dog, touch me my slippers. Feed me, do the dishes if you need me. Everybody's so emo, everyone expects emotion. Well, I'm holding on to long-term solution to that notion that everything my soul be shown off, be bad, be thrown into the lions as if the crowd cares. Some are born like us, most are born like them. Some will live to the fullest, some will die in the system. Just trying to live them out, see I admire the missing, the choir, the license to listen with the fire to. So where's my welfare? Where's my health care? Where's my sandwich? There's my sandwich. So spin knockers spitting, the old white men grinning. Power to devour, can't do its bidding. Can you think of a single thing you've done that's meant anything, anything at all? I know I'll probably take the fall. I was going in circles till I hit the wall. Can you think of a single thing you've done that's meant anything, anything at all? I know I'll probably take the fall. I was going in circles till I hit the wall. I'm absolutely sure one day I'll settle down, find a special spot, a best gallon cement. I've got trees growing, got a flower garden going, couple herbs for the cooking, couple more for the. Got a hammock for the swinging, fresh tomatoes for the salad. It'll compliment the burgers, free cooking on the grill. Still it was something stupid, I can't walk home alone. Need a shoulder to lean on, I need a coat. Music's my meal ticket if I could keep living on. Digging time, ticking like waiting in line, and you don't get it. No waits and no hole, and the weight of the game is breaking your soul. Keep changing your game, playing the role. Keep telling my family short like Tolkien readers. Let it think go hard to pick up teeth with broken fingers, and I humble myself till I was hollow inside, but no more. I get the sick, you can swallow my pride.
Struck by knowledge of self, it gave me super scientific powers. Now I run through the ghetto, battling my arch nemesis, Mr. Ignorance. He's been trying to take me out since the days of my youth. He feared this day will come. I'm hot on his trail, but sometimes he slips away because he has an army. They always give me trouble, mainly hatred, jealousy, and envy. They attack me, they think they got me, but I use my super science and I twist all three. I see sparks over that building. At me, I dip. Then I in the heart with bookmarks. Ignorance hates when I drop it, but no matter what he do, he can't stop the profit.
Come here real quick. Yo, I just saw Ignorance downtown. Let me put you on. Why, he down there bugging. He got the money out.
Let's continue the saga. Mad drama. I met this chick. She said she knew where Ignorance was at. I said where? She said downtown. He had. I think the line is a setup. I can smell it, but Ignorance is running rampant. Aight, baby, show me the exact spot. Meet me at Hoyt and Skimmerhorn at 3 on the dot. So I hops up on the A train. I'm being followed. My 7th sense is danger. I turn around this anger, and he brought a marble along. It's the same old song. Despair and animosity got broke with the swiftness. I don't know what they think this is. I feel a sharp pain in my neck. Now I can't see on my hem. They hit me with a dart filled with the pork chop serum. I tried to hold on, but before long I dropped. When I awoke, I was locked in the barber shop, trapped in the barber's chair. Oh no, they're gonna try and cut my hair, but that can't stop the profit.
Yo, Prophet, Ignorance is tired of you following him around. We about to put an internet out right now. Animosity, fear, get him. Yeah.